To book a phone consultation and to get fly glasses, go to swagboy360.com. What's good? What's good? This your host, Swag Boy, from swagboy360.com. Today's episode, stop settling for less. Develop an abundance mindset. You know what? I was really inspired to do a video on this topic, man. I had a consultation with a client, man. And I asked him if I could share this. And he said, cool. He said, yeah, matter of fact, Swag Boy shared because there's other guys who have either been through what I'm going through or will be going through what I'm currently going through. So he said, go ahead and share it. So let me tell you what happened with this nigga, man. This nigga broke up or got dumped by his girl, right? And he went to one of these dating coaches. Y'all see him on YouTube. But these dating coaches in particular are the dating coaches who teach men how to get their ex back. Like the get your ex back dating coaches. He went to one of these niggas, right? This is like the third nigga that I spoke to that went to one of these dating coaches to help him get their ex back. So he told me he hit him up, you know what I mean? Emailed him and said, it'll cost this much, I'll give you the package, help you get your ex back, you'll be good. But what happens with these dating coaches, when you want to get your ex back and you talk to these niggas, what they do is that they exaggerate the value of your ex-girlfriend. Yeah. They remind you of the good times you had with the bitch. And they make somewhat of a promise that you can get the bitch back and rekindle the good memories you once shared with the bitch. And what this dating coach did in particular, he asked to see pictures of his ex-girlfriend. The dating coach said, hey, do you all have pictures together? Let me see what she looks like. So he sent the nigga pictures of him and his bitch. The dating coach was like, oh my God, you guys look good together. You guys made an amazing couple. Shit like that. And what happened is that it fueled the client into over pursuing the bitch. Remind you, the bitch that just dumped him. So what happens is he gave this nigga a 30-day course. And he basically instruct him to go into no contact mode. So the dating coach said, okay, I'm going to get your ex back in 30 days. But for now, you must go into no contact immediately. No contact means you don't call the bitch, you don't text the bitch, you don't DM the bitch, you do nothing. You have no contact with the bitch. And that's what he did. But throughout this no contact course, or the 30 days, whatever, of him going no contact, the dating coach said, do something constructive. Do things that's productive. And while you're doing things productive, assuming that the girls following you on social media, post pictures of you enjoying yourself on social media. Basically, so you going to the gym, you working out, post a picture of you doing that. Basically, he told the nigga to post pictures of himself being productive and post and put them on social media. That's what he did. So what happens is that he continued to do that. 30 days later, the bitch still ain't call him. He let the dating coach know. He said, yeah, man, I've been doing everything you told me to do. She still hasn't called me yet. Dating coach like, oh, don't worry, man. Don't worry. I got the perfect strategy in place. So what happens is that the dating coach advised him to send her a text message. Send her a text message. Hey, I forgot what the fuck he said. He was in an area that they frequent. And he asked her about something pertaining to the area that they frequent. Something like that. She responded. She responded with joy and happiness. Now they were talking again. Now the dating coach is now coaching him on where to go the first time you meet up with the bitch again. So they met up at a place that they usually meet up at. They hooked up, had sex. Now, Right now, it's looking like what the dating coach told him to do. It worked. It basically worked. He said go on 30 days, no contact. 30 days, after the 30th day, hit her with a text message. Boom. The bitch gonna be happy to see you. The bitch miss you. Y'all hooking up. Boom. Now my client thought he had the bitch back. My client thought he had his girlfriend back in his life and things were gonna go back to the way it used to be. So, weeks passed. Everything seemed normal. And guess what the bitch did? The bitch dumped him again. The bitch broke up with him again and said, you know what? It's better off that we just remain friends. I love you, but I'm not in love with you anymore. Were her exact words. Now, the dating coach said, okay, well, go back into no contact. I said, what? Are you serious? So this nigga paid him for another course until he just said, you know what? Dating coach, thank you, but it's not working for me. Now, this is the problem I have with these dating coaches, man. You dating coaches that teach niggas how to get their ex back, what you doing is you're opening up wounds that were healing. Because you know what my client said? My client admitted to me. He said, Swag, I'm not gonna lie. Those first couple of weeks was rough. I was missing her like crazy. But after the third week, after the 20th something day, I was still missing her, but I was okay. Like, I was getting used to being without her. And then on the 30th day, he reminded me to give her a text to basically reignite what we used to have. And he said, Swag, had I known that me going back to her would hurt me again the way she did initially, I would never have gone back to her. So basically what she did, as he was already healing, he was doing good where he was, but he went back to the source of the pain and she hurt him again. When all he should have done was kept moving on and pushing on and he would have been good. I'm not one of these dating coaches that's going to teach you how to get your ex back. That's not what I do. You know why? Because your ex hurt you. Your ex betrayed you. Your ex lied to you, deceived you. I will not help you make up some strategic, manipulative strategy to go back to the same bitch that did you wrong, nigga. I'm about to teach you how to get over that bitch that did you wrong. And what a lot of these dating coaches do with their clients is that they allow their clients to feel like a victim. They make you niggas feel like victims. I know she hurt you. Yes, I know it hurts right now, but it'll get better. You'll be stronger. It's okay. Get the fuck out of here. I don't treat you niggas like motherfucking victims. I look at you niggas like soldiers. Okay, you got your heart broken, nigga. But once you get over that heartbreak and overcome that heartbreaker, you are now an overcomer, nigga. Now you're battle tested to go on to the next relationship and deal with the next bitch. As a dating coach, you supposed to keep it real with your clients. That's what they paying you for. Dating coaches talking about, oh, your ex-girlfriend? Yes, she's thinking about you too. The same way you're thinking about her. Yes, she misses you. She misses you the same way you miss her. No, the fuck she don't. She's fucking and sucking other men. That's what she's doing. Why these dating coaches ain't telling you niggas this shit? She's moving on, jumping on the next nigga dick. When a girl breaks up with you or no longer wants you in her life, you are settling for less when you pay these dating coaches to give you courses on how to get a bitch back. You are paying niggas to teach you how to get a bitch back that don't want to be with you. You are settling for less. As a high value male, Your life is deserving of somebody who not just will tolerate your presence, but celebrate your motherfucking presence. That's what you deserve as a high value male. When a female dumps you and says she no longer wants to be with you, that is the equivalent of her closing the door in your motherfucking face. And a lot of you niggas, instead of moving on to the next door and the next door, y'all stay right in front of that same door, in front of that same doorway, knocking, and begging her to open up the door again because it hurts too much in your mind to move on. Because how you feeling right now, it hurts too much to let go of what you all had. It's hurting you to let go. But what these dating coaches are not telling you is that it's better to let go and move on than to stay at that same doorway and keep getting that door slammed in your face over and over and over again. As a high value male, you ought to be offended to even think of staying in the presence of a bitch who don't want you there anymore. There are bitches that find you interesting. There are bitches that you're compatible with. But you'll never meet these bitches because you're blocking your own blessings. How? You blocking your own blessings by staying at the same doorway, knocking on the same door of the bitch that just closed the door on your face instead of keep walking down that same hallway, knocking on the next door, knocking on the next door, knocking on the next door, and waiting for your new blessing to open, nigga. That's what you need to do. Come on now. I remember when I was a teenager, and it was this old player nigga named Cadillac. I think I mentioned him before in my other videos. But anyway, Cadillac, him and his bitch broke up. One of his girls broke up, right? Her name was Cinnamon, brown skin, mahogany tone bitch. Bad little bitch. One day I'm walking down the block, I see Cinnamon arguing with Cadillac saying, "Fuck you, Caddy. I'm out. I don't fucking need your old ass no more, motherfucker. Fuck you. I'll get somebody else. Fuck you." She just jumped in the cab and just drove off. 2 days later, while I'm at the store, I see Cadillac coming out, about to get in his car. I said, "Caddy, what's good, man?" He said, "What's going on, young blood?" I said, "Man, look, what happened with you and Cinnamon, man?" He said, "Oh, man, Cinnamon gone. She ain't coming back." I said, "Wow." But I looked at Cadillac. He seemed okay. He was acting like his normal self. Now remind you, I'm a teenager, and I'm used to seeing men break down when their girl leave them. I'm used to seeing men break down when they get a divorce from their wife. I'm used to seeing this. So now I see Cadillac, who just basically broke up with one of his baddest bitches, and he's looking okay. So I said, "Cadillac, you seem okay. You don't seem bothered by it." He laughed. He said, "Young blood, you gotta master the art of being alone, cause you all you got." He said, "Think about that." And he walked off. I said, "All right, okay. Now, it didn't register in my head until like years later down the line when I kept getting in and out of relationships and how I felt some type of way when me and my bitch broke up. But then it registered one day. I said, "Hold up, man. Cadillac told me some real shit years ago. He said, master the art of being alone because you are all you got." And that's some real shit. All you got is yourself. When no one else around, you gotta depend on yourself to make you strong. This battle that you all going through with other women when they dump you and you feel some type of way, that is a battle that you yourself must overcome, nobody else. The mistake we make as men is that when we're in a relationship with these women that we love, we become codependent on their love. We become codependent on their cooking. We become codependent on their sex. And while all that is good, we must not depend on it. Enjoy her love, don't depend on her love. Enjoy her cooking, don't depend on her cooking. Enjoy her sex, don't depend on her sex. In closing, I don't want you brothers to ever think you gotta use some manipulative strategic strategy to keep a bitch from walking out of your life, or to try to get a bitch to come back into your life. You gotta look at yourself as a high value male. And any bitch that don't want to be there, she don't gotta be there. You don't ever work to keep a bitch in your motherfucking life. Cause the bitch you gotta work to keep in your life is the bitch you don't need. Brothers, it's a lot of bitches out there. But don't take my word for it. Let the universe show you that it's other bitches out there that's ready to take your ex place in your life. But see, the universe can't show you that not only is there another bitch, but it's other bitches. They can't show you this if you stay at the same place. Brother, move on. I know it might hurt in the present time, but I promise you, if you move on, it's going to get better. You're going to get another bitch. You're going to get other bitches that's ready to please you, nigga. But you gotta keep moving on. That was today's episode. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'ma catch you on the next go round, my nigga. Hello.